and me to the end of eternity. And naturally, you gotta show me love.
What's good? What's good, man? What's the word? What's the word? Okay. All right. So, we know the verdict is in. We know Diddy receive a little more, 50 months. So, 50 months, that's 12 times 4 is 48 plus 2 months. Hold on. He got 50 months. So 48 months is 4 years. So he got 4 years and 2 months, right? We know that he did a year in jail already. He was locked up in September of 2024. You're doing 85% of the feds. So if he would have been damn near, good if he would have been in the state prison. He would have came and did like 50%. Plus some school, he probably would have got some good time. 6 months on school, he probably got some work coming in, some certificates, so off 4.5 years, you probably you'll do about year, 8 months, maybe 7 months. He'd have been coming home real soon. Now he's still cool. Let's make no mistakes. He's still good. He got a so off 4 years at 85%, he gonna do like another 2 years and 3-4 months. So he gonna do like 2 years and 3-4 months. He'll be home. He'll be home. He good. My thing is, right, I'm mad that he didn't get the 11 years. Because while y'all feeling sorry for him, he come with this side story talking about, I can be a better person. And I'm not judging, from, what he did. But you have to look past this case. Diddy, he screwed up a lot of people's lives. You understand what I'm saying? He did. What about the Kim Porter? It's talks that he's been allegedly involved in her murder. What about Shine? All these people who publishing you took. You got a lot of friends coming out saying things about you. What you do, if you're a sex freak, that's between you and God. That's cool. My thing is the people lives you messed up. You know what I'm saying? The way you treated Lil' Kim, she had some words to say about you a while back. You know what I'm saying? We very positive, more than 1,000%, that you was involved with allegedly Biggie murder. Right? Somebody got to get sacrificed for you to make it to the top. Right? I know Biggie don't have a bloodline, you know what I'm saying? I believe he still sacrificed for you to make it to the top, right? That's how you have to get somebody to sacrifice for you dealt with Clyde Davis. And we know how Clyde Davis is. He's in bed with homosexuals, and we know that he got ties in on Whitney Houston allegedly murder, right? With that being said, your group, what's the name of that bad boy this bad? What's the name of that making a band? It was some talks about you being bogus with that. Your bodyguard got killed dealing with Big Meech. It's a lot of dirt that people don't know that's surrounded with your name. This is just the stuff that we know off back. You understand what I'm saying? As far as with the Cassidy thing, Cassidy, she's a grown lady. She knew what she was doing. I don't care about that. But you apologizing for that for what? You telling people that, hey, I'm sorry to Cassie and her family. Cassidy knows some things about you that she fear for her life. She know that you are a monster. You're a monster. And she understand that. She knows some things. involving, you know, some horrific stuff. And we ain't just talking about sexual. We know you put the, you know, the bag on Tupac head. So what the charges? So what? So let's go. Count one, racketeering conspiracy, not guilty. Count two, sex trafficking, not guilty. Count three, transportation to exchange prostitution, guilty. Number four, sex trafficking, not guilty. Number five, transporting to engage in prostitution, and then that's what is a not. And that's okay. So that's guilty. So you guilty on two charges, not guilty on three. I think you deserve more time. I think, to be fair, I would say you should have got, and being fair, I think you should have got 400 months. I think a guy like you deserve 16 years in a federal penitentiary. Now she fear for her life. You'll be home soon. She about to leave town. You destroyed people's lives, buddy. I wasn't rooting for you. You want to be a father to your kids. Your kids grown. You want to tell the judge that. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Satan brought you high. Christ brought you low. You understand what I'm saying? Christ brought you low. And you're not sorry that you did it. You sorry that you got caught. And you didn't get caught. You was rebellious against the powers that be. You thought you was bigger than, you know what I'm saying? You not bigger than, you know what I'm saying, the process. You know what I'm saying? You still, in their eyes, you still a boy. You know what I'm saying? You had supposed to be $1 billion, which that money was never there. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, I'm not going to say that you are 100% piece of shit. But you about at least 80% piece of shit. You understand what I'm saying? You destroyed people's lives, people's careers, man. You know, people, they did a lot to get their careers up. And they publishing, you know what I'm talking about? Masters. You know, you took this from them people. And you bled. You bled it. And now they saying, hey, you know, they don't want it no more. It's not worth no money. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you got movie deals and you cashed in. I don't lie, man. The fact that you only got 4 years make me sick to my stomach. I'm thinking about writing a judge to see can they overturn that. Overturn that. And push for about 14, 15 years. That's more acceptable in society. You don't need to be on the streets, buddy. You really don't. You don't need to be on the streets. It's guys like you. I got a daughter, man. It's guys like you. You understand what I'm saying? Free Diddy. Free Diddy. For what? That's how I know y'all children are Satan. That's how I know. This now is not a God-fearing man. Now, can he change? Maybe. Hopefully, the time that he does in jail help him get closer to God. You just been in there for a year. Did you find God? You understand? Because if you did, then we shall see. If you really say you apologize to Cassie, and again, Cassie's not a victim. Fuck that bitch. You understand? But you, as a person as a whole, are you really sorry? Or you just ready to get out because you ready to do some more freak offs? You know what I'm saying? You bought all the Baby Johnson baby oils up in the United. That's why I can't find none. You know? Because you done bought them all up. Got tractor trailer trucks load for the baby oil. All on green leather couches. And you know, the fact that you're a sick son of a bitch, I can't get mad at that. I can't judge that, bro. You know, Judge not, but be judged, said the Lord. The measures that you judge, you be judged by the same measure. So, I'm gonna be careful right there. I'm gonna be careful as far as the judge, but I'm gonna say this though. One thing for sure, I understand, like, cause I did fair times back in 2009, and you know, you live good in the feds. You understand? You got 50 months, bro. That's 4 years and 2 months. You did a year. You had to do 2 years and some change. What's the problem? They ain't say life in prison. They ain't, I got a cousin that's doing 75 years state time. You be home. You don't think you should do, for all the things that you done, you don't think you should do no time? Make it make sense. I got people they just gave me 2 years, you know what I'm saying, on a misdemeanor case. I just cleared a whole year. Come on, bro. What make you different because you got a few more dollars than me? Now they talking about doing an appeal. To do what? Now, if you charge with transportation, engaging in prostitute. Now, if that's just your charge, I say be careful, because if you can hit Diddy with that, then what's stopping you for hitting the next man for with that type of time? Because remember, you under the Mann Act, and we know the Mann Act was based on Jack Johnson and what's dude name? The fuck dude name? The black dude, the Mann Act. I can't remember, but the black singer. We know that they was hit with the Mann Act, right? Um, Johnny something, I forgot. But the Mann Act is a made up act. And when they start coming in, they start doing things as far as just throwing bogus cases on people, and you throwing bogus cases on people, and you making people, adhere to it. I don't like that. I don't like that. But everybody, free Diddy, free Diddy. Everybody mad at Cassie. Listen to me, man. They always in bed there of the game. Y'all not understanding the big picture. The big picture is Diddy, he got out of line doing something with the Ciroc liquor. So it ain't really got nothing to do with what he did. You don't think them people know what he was doing? Come on, man. They knew what R. Kelly was doing. They know what everybody doing. They got you like this here. This is how they got you. And if you get out of line, you understand what I'm saying? They're going to pull your collar. That's the whole thing. They knew what Diddy was doing. Everybody knew. The talk's been out there. If the talk's getting out here and we out here in the hood and within a little circle, the Diddy parties, everybody ever heard of that? Come on, man. Everybody knew what was going on. Look at Meek Mills. I'm a DJ, right? Meek Mill's song is not getting played in the club anymore. Meek Mills used to it was a must. You played Meek Mills every Friday or Saturday in the club. Dreams and Nightmare. Man, I played Dreams and Nightmares like about a week or so ago. The fact wasn't the same. Ever since with the Dreams and Nightmare, we hold on. Ever since the Dreams and Nightmares, when we found out that Diddy was having sex with Meek Mills, ever since then, the Dreams and Nightmares, it ain't been hitting like that. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Played in the club, no ass. Now the Chief Keef, the what you call that? The Finito, that's still a club banger. But the Dreams and Nightmares, ever since we heard Diddy banging, putting heavy meat inside Meek Mills, his career's done in the club. DJ's not playing. I'm just telling you, I'm in Chicago. No DJs are playing Dreams and Nightmare. That was a must play every week. The whole club going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody rocking with it. So, and it's like, come on, man. Everybody knew what was going on, man. And I want people to understand, Diddy is not being locked up because what he done. All they need is one charge to stick so they can give it to him. Same thing they try to do with Bill Cosby, right? Hold on. Good. Same thing they try to do with Bill Cosby, right? When he stopped trying to play ball, right? Then they went and got up with Smokey Robinson. What happened in that case? Smokey Robinson accused of doing some things, right? What happened with that? We never heard back from that with the Smokey Robinson thing. It just kind of poof disappeared. So they dangle it in front of the media, let them know, hey, you better play ball, boy. So we haven't heard anything else about the Smokey Robinson case. What happened with remember Arnold Schwarzenegger? Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger? Some things came out with him and his maze and all that stuff. Why is it always dealing with something sexual? You know, you gotta understand how these people work, man. And if you don't understand how these people work, you know what I mean, then you're gonna be in trouble. Now I'm knowing everybody heard about the with the Charlie Kirk thing, the snake eyes with the goddamn it, what's dude name? Nicolas Cage, when he brought the movie Snake Eyes out in '98. When the dude Charles Kirk on the movie Snake Eyes got shot in the neck and he died, right? It happened on September 10th in the movie. Charlie Kirk got killed September 10th in the movie. The dude that was in the boxing ring was named Robinson the Executioner, or the Assassin. You get it? So his name was the Assassin. The dude who killed Charlie Kirk was an assassin whose name was Robinson. You get it? And it was something dealing with Trump. Because I ain't seen the movie in a while. It was something dealing with Trump as far as the way the movie went. I can't remember because it's been 20-some years since that movie came out. Nearly 20 years, 98, 08, 18. Yeah, about 23 years since that came out. Nicolas Cage was one of the biggest stars that was out there. 100-something million a movie, top A-list. Where he at? He gone. Anytime you don't play ball with these people, they can make your career, you know what I'm saying, from top to bottom. Now, again, we understand that you know, again, Diddy, he have done some things. Diddy had destroyed a lot of people's lives. Diddy allegedly is involved with multiple murders. Remember Wolf, that's his name, Wolf. Dealing with the Big Me situation when Wolf got killed. The bag he put on Tupac head. I guess don't none of that matter no more. Time heals everything, huh? What about, you know, Keith D said he stiffed him for some money. The Biggie murder, his name ringing. Kim Porter, that's ringing. Lil' Kim said some things. Making a band, they have some things to say about him. Some personal people, personal friends of Diddy that know him said some things. What about Shine? What about Craig Mack? Come on, man. Y'all forgot about this? Let's keep it a real, man. Keep it a buck, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not for the case right now that he's doing that I think he should get more time. I think he should get more time for the things I just named. Out of all that I just named, and this just off the top of my dome, I'm sure if I keep thinking, I can remember more stuff. Just off the things that he done in the past, or allegedly done in the past. You know, Jaguar White been saying stuff about him a long time, right? You know, 50 has some words to say, and I don't really like 50 no more. Like, you know, 50 kind of destroyed his career with me. Once you start becoming a troll, I'm kind of done with you, Joe. I kind of played one of his songs in the club the other day, and, you know, I just wasn't feeling the same. You know what I mean? 50, he kind of destroyed his career with all this trolling, right? You know, but I think Diddy should get more time based on the things that I just mentioned. All the people's lives that he destroyed previously. That's why I think he should get the time at. Not for the case that he's doing right now, just for the time, for the previous things that he did back in time. That's why I think Diddy should get at least 16 years. You know, because come on, bro, you got to face justice, gang. You know, you got to face justice somehow. You know, let you out, then, you know, people come up missing, or, you know, if the lady says she feared for her life and she been with you this long time, she knows some things, Jack. She really do. And she know you a dangerous man. We know you're a dangerous man. When you try to put that bag on Tupac head, allegedly, you a dangerous man. You don't care. You didn't really care about Biggie. That was your way to come up. Come on, man. No, I'm not gonna turn the other cheek because people feeling sorry. See, what's wrong with the people, man? Y'all forget about the past. Y'all forget about what people have done. This dude was a terror. You know what I'm saying? Since 95, 94. Nah, bro, you stepped on a lot of heads to get to the top, and Jay-Z is up next. Oh man, listen, man, I like Diddy better than Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I like Jay-Z's music. You know what I'm saying? I do rock his music. But him as an individual, I don't rock with him. Just like I don't like LeBron on the basketball court. And as an individual, with the things he been doing, I'm kind of starting not like to rock with him. Like, he just put on Kyle Sinet. But I know that was a promotion to, you know, sell his gym shoes. You know what I'm saying? You know, but so I ain't mad at that for the promotion. His gym shoes came out. He trying to sell his gym shoes. So what's better to go on the, you know, one of the biggest podcasts out here and give him the shoes so everybody can rock it. I understand that part. And maybe his daughter wanted to meet Kyle Sinet. So I'm not gonna even do a video on that, because I was gonna do a video on that, but I'm not gonna do it because that can be for them reasons right there. But that's why I think Diddy should get more time. So I want to be clear. Not for the charges that he's been charged with, that prostitution stuff. Man, time considered served, whatever that garbage is, free him on that. But the way God works, he works different. Like, you know what? You didn't get caught on that stuff, but we know you did it. So I'm going to use this here to still hold you justice. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I think he should get more time. Now, a lot of y'all might not disagree with me. I really don't care. I don't care. Most of y'all grab balls and cock, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all do y'all thing with it. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are head givers. You know, y'all celebrities, starstruck type niggas. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dudes do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all suck dick. And I'm not saying physically, but you know what I'm talking about. You niggas suck dick. You know, you think because the nigga got... I uploaded something on my TikTok that Choke No Joke said about Jay-Z. I dare you to, you know, show me 500 million in your account. Because Choke know him. But a lot of people don't understand that Choke No Joke dealt with Jay-Z. They know each other personally. So a lot of people don't understand when Choke was saying that. People don't understand that Jay-Z blocked Choke No Joke. They know each other personally. When he was down there at Def Jam, he was doing some filming and all that stuff. But you got people that's unlearned. Young people out here like, who is this dude, man? Why do Jay-Z got to show him money? Because Jay-Z out here saying he rich. He's saying he a billionaire. But you getting loans from the casino. You get loans for your house so you can try to build a casino. And them people told him no. No. He's next. Jay-Z is next. Y'all watching, listen. Jay-Z will be next. So, you know, hey, I don't know, man. My whole thing about it is when, and I'm going to say when they go and come and go get, because Jay was really tied to this case. But see, Jay ain't really got out of line. Jay still playing ball because they trying to put him in there. Let him know you ain't exempt. Because we could have easily added you on to this list. We just showing you something, gang. That's it. We just showing you something. Jay's supposed to be tied into this. But they got off all Jay back. Because, you know what I'm saying, Jay play ball. Jay is a good house nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Jay a good house nigga. He's going to do what he told, when he told, and how it's told. You understand what I'm saying? P. Diddy was a good house nigga. But P. Diddy decided to be a field nigga. And this is how they treat field niggas. One day you on this side, you drinking Ciroc, you at the big parties, balloon, anniversary hats on, you're laughing and giggling, you're dancing and fucking. Next, you over here. Talk about you let your mama down. You want to spend time with your kids. You want to get closer to God. Come on, bro. Satan brought you high. Christ brought you low. Now that the verdict is in, and I'm thinking about writing to the judge, and you know what I'm saying, tell him to deny that appeal. But again, when you go to trial, you can get an appeal. But I think he did a 402 conference or something. Kind of looked in there to see what he getting. You know what I'm saying? 4 years not bad. Take that 4 years and smile and run with it, gang. Run with it. Because you got people like R. Kelly under the same act. But look what R. Kelly got. You understand what I'm saying? Look what R. Kelly got. Why R. Kelly couldn't get 4 years? Y'all doing the same thing. Y'all know each other. All like he said, when he started bringing Jay-Z name up, R. Kelly, it's a lot of creepy stuff going on out here that people just not really speaking or talking about. It's a lot of creepy stuff going on, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Call me the bad guy, gang. I mean, I guess the Bible say that the moment you stop forgiving, your sins will no longer be forgiven. Everybody make mistakes. Me, you, I'm not no better than nobody else. I'm just saying that I don't think the sentence was just. I think he should have got more based on the reasons that I spoke. But if they give you 4 years, don't be like Rodney Gorgeous, the governor of Illinois, when they just had one charge against him, he went to go fight that, and they reversed it and hit him with all types of shit. You hear me? Be like that. Be grateful. Like, thank you, Your Honor. The 4 years is a acceptable charge. Thank the jury. I'll go serve my time. You know what I'm saying? Gladly. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer a gangster, but I'm actually a citizen of the United States. Because you either or. You're a gangster or you're a citizen. Which one is you? That's where the gangsters at. Where you at? The citizens is where I'm at. I'm a citizen. You understand what I'm saying? And we don't need dudes like you preying on little girls. Bro, you was a whole punk, Joe. You over here rubbing ice on your nipples, looking at a whole man, bang your girl. Yeah, you are sick in the head. It's called the spirit of fornication. Just in case a lot of y'all don't know. But hopefully you is healing yourself with a Bible in there and not, daydreaming about old, homosexual acts. Because any man that can sit in a corner and rub ice on his nipples or something, beating off to a man hitting his girl is sick. So when he did say he was sick in his testimony, before sentences, hopefully he meant that. Hopefully he meant that. I ain't don't beat on the man that hard. I just want to make it clear, the 50 months, it's not bad. You know what I mean? For the charges that he's not being charged with, because they was trying to if that racketeering and all that would have hit, nigga, they was going to cut your neck off, homie. They swung at you and they ducked. They didn't hit you in the eye, but they did get your ear. You understand what I'm saying? So they trying to block you, Joe. They trying to knock you out. So, I'm just saying, man, be grateful with that. And, a lot of things can always come up. Anytime they deal with feds, they can always, how they kept trying to bring up new cases, or now some other person want to come out to clear. And since you've been found guilty on this, now people could come up with a civil suit claim, and they want to rob you out of all your money. Everything that this is the difference. When you work for Satan, everything that you build, they take away. That's how Satan works. Give it and take it back. You understand what I'm saying? When you work for God, for Christ, everything that you build is yours. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all can't wait on that. A lot of y'all don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you're not part of the family of Christ. So I have no sympathy for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not my brother and sister in Christ. You rock out with Satan. All these satanic parties and That's who you dealing with. So go talk to your dad, Satan, and see what he say. Let him get you out. You understand? I don't know, man. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, I'm got an eye on you. Be watching you. Definitely gonna be watching you. See what happens in the next couple of months, 2, 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna release when you coming home. You'll be like I said. They got programs in jail. You know, when I was in the feds, they got some programs. Not a lot of good time shit, but they definitely got some programs. So we'll see. We'll see Diddy like in about 2 years. I say 2 years and 5 months, 2 years and 4 months. We'll see him. You know what I'm saying? The only thing about it, with this new pandemic, it's supposed to be coming out in 2026. Jail is not a place you want to be. The time is not good right now for anybody being in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Hopefully everything go all as well, man. But I don't know, man. It is what it is at this point. You know, if anybody got any comments or whatever, y'all, I read the comment box, man. I got another live that I have to do. The topic is gonna be dealing with ISIS. You know what I'm saying? The National Guards, of course, Chicago rejected them. But what they're doing, they're supposed to come to deal with the immigrants. They're not doing that. They're actually in Chicago arresting black people, elderly women, and children. So that's the subject that I want to talk about. You know what I mean? I just want to chime in on this verdict. This is not even a live I supposed to have been doing. You know what I'm talking about? I just kind of got in where I fit in. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But, until then, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all check out my other live. I know a lot of y'all people mad. Y'all might unsubscribe. I don't care. I'm still monetized. You understand? I spoke my piece. I spoke my truth. If Diddy's a changed man, if this jail, reprogram him to be a nice, abiding citizen, go by the book, take his money. At least Rockefeller, when he died, he started, helping people out. A lot of people don't know that. When Rockefeller, right before he died, he started helping a lot of people out because he had so much money. And, he started doing things to help people out. Hopefully, Diddy take whatever money he got left. And when he get out, start doing something for the community. Now, you can be a guy, because we know Paul was a murderer. We know Moses was a murderer. We know King David was a murderer. And these are all people of God. So I'm not going to judge the book real quick right now. You know what I'm saying? Diddy did what he did. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people you can't judge right now. That's the problem with people. Everybody want to judge right now. That's the difference. When you deal with the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament, if you do some adultery in the Old Testament or come up on the Sabbath, you are dead right now. Right now. In the New Testament, if you do something, you saved by grace. You have enough time to repent and get it together. You understand what I'm saying? So under the New Testament, I'm going to give Diddy the benefit of the doubt. I know what he did in the past. I'm not going to judge him. I know he got a lot of hands and a lot of people, demise. You understand? I'm not going to judge him right now. I'm going to watch him in the years and up and coming months and to see how he pivot from this. Is he going to take his money? Is he going to open up some boys clubs? Is he going to give out college scholarships? Is he going to, make appearances? Is he going to, the people that he raped for their money, is he going to, compensate them? Or is he just going to try to do things differently to where he can't get caught? Because all this stuff is more like a disease. When you have sexual morality, a lot of that stuff be like a disease. You wanna not engage in things, but it's a stronghold on you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got some type of stronghold on them. So I just, man, listen to me. I'm not gonna judge him. If he can change his life around, I most definitely appreciate him. I support him. You know what I'm talking about? That's just where I'm at with it right now, man. Man. But based on the things you have done, you do need to serve time for that, bro. Come home. I'm not different. I've been locked up 3 times. I did my crime. I went to jail. I came home. Still on parole now. So do your time. Come home. Get your podcast. Be a law-abiding citizen like everybody else. You understand? But really, go under God's law, not America. Go under God's law. Follow the ways of the Most High, and you know what I'm saying. We'll see how that work out for you. So, man, again, until then, man, you know what I'm saying. Check out my next video, man. See you in the comments.